These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the Swiss stage of Worlds 2024.
And that's why Karaoke and Curry are starting to move up so quickly to this top side, because not only is it just a level 6, it's Core JJ now opening up on the map. He can be such a threat here. And now, as APA ticks over to level 6, I think that's exactly what they want to do.
Core JJ stepping a little bit further forward. Umpty wants to join him here with a ball breaker, try to back up his support. Shockwave comes in, but APA wraps around from the side. It'll be first blood over to paiN Gaming, and Karaoke's getting paid. Curry wants to get away, but he's running back into the Team Liquid jungle. A little bit more damage will take him down, and APA's on the board. Yawn needs to keep on running. It's an even trade, but just barely. Yawn popping the barrier at the very end, afraid of that last little bit of damage.
Back as well. paiN gonna be feeling really happy about how those skirmishes went. Still, TL overall, obviously when you initiate this lane swap, you're expecting to be down in gold.
Shadow bot side with Umpty to make sure they can get the shove, and it's very difficult for Karaoke to actually try and contest this. He was shifting down towards his bottom side, so it needs to get his camps to ensure TL don't get both Dragon and this bottom side jungle, but it means he's also not in a position to try and counteract or counter punch on the top side. So overall, just good map movement from TL and good understanding where Karaoke was going to be in the map.
In line further and further ahead. You can see they've got a ward in the chicken brush already.
They haven't spotted Umpty though. Impact could be in trouble.
Yeah, Weiser with a nice slam back into the wall. Wants to throw the boulder. Impact with the flash away. Nearly solo killed down there in the 1v1 bottom lane. But a nice engaged vault breaker flash coming out from Umpty. Curry tries to get away, but APA's got the damage. Team Liquid with a 1-for-0 so far. And a nice charm onto Karaoke is going to put him in a little bit of a compromised spot here too.
Almost got solo killed there, had the flash away to safety, is now down 20 CS and 600 gold.
And I feel like if you've been watching the LCS this year, if you've been tuning into Team Liquid and how they've been playing, Impact had a monster performance. He won MVP in summer. He was constantly making every other top laner in the league look silly. And now to be made to look the same amount of silliness by his opponent in Weiser, paiN Gaming stepping up.
But it's your most improved player that I want to praise here, because that was a great shift from him, and it feels like whenever TL come off to these early advantages, it's off the back of APA in these roams. Like,
looks like paiN still hanging around the area. Karaoke securing that blue buff for himself. Level 9 on the Nocturne, same as Umpty's Vi. Yawn gonna come over, help Umpty finish this one off. Oh my God, he stole it! An early smite from Umpty, and it's gonna be stolen away by Chitan, but instead Team Liquid turn it to fight. Now they've got the first kill for themselves, but immediately one comes back as Umpty falls. Now APA is stuck behind enemy lines, going in for Karaoke. Yawn flies in with a killer instinct, and Team Liquid is up 2 for 1 so far in the fight. Impact wants to go in for the counter-strike, but it doesn't have the stun here just yet. One last Void Seeker, kaboom for Yawn! But in moments like that, you don't want to be giving away the objectives. Nicely done from Chitan, but now it's Jinkato in trouble. They wombo combo, a little bit of crash down with Charm, but it's going to be outplayed by paiN Gaming. Looking good up here in the top lane. Jinkato just making Core and APA look foolish. Okay, now we got a TP coming in for paiN. They want to force the tier 2 down here in the bottom lane. A little bit of extra burn from the 3 grubs. paiN Gaming, they might be down in kills, but they're up in gold. They're outplaying Team Liquid around the map.
And Impact is going to be completely useless. You know,
Umpty having to flash away there from Curry as he jumps in for the headbutt pull combo. APA finally going to claim this turret up here in the top lane, but it's still only 1-2 in that count as well.
But gonna look for Jinkato once again. This time, he does have the Archangel Shield still ready.
Umpty goes over the wall, but the Vault Breaker does not find the target. He uses a very early ulti on the Orianna. Jinkato's still alive for now, but Yawn goes on a killing spree.
He's going to push out topside, but now you got one dragon stolen. The next dragon is actually botched here by a little bit of overconfidence there from APA. Moves too far forward, has to drop the Spirit Wash. And you're not really going to be able to trade much of anything for it. I think Weiser's going to get up there before there's really much threat on the tower, so Impact will get a little bit of chip damage, pull the gold a little bit closer, but they all left him to just try to solo it.
Team Liquid does not want to allow paiN Gaming to get this for free. Karaoke's going to claim the Drake. He flashes away. He stays alive with about 200 HP. paiN retreating back to the mid lane, but at the same time, Impact is left free farming up at the top side.
Well, and for paiN, you can kind of see they're a bit unsure of themselves as to how they want to try and approach the map. They're trying to cover Weiser on that top side, but it's leaving space for APA in the bottom end. There's also multiple members that aren't really holding on to this mid wave as well. So
paiN Gaming trying to make sure they've got control of their own red side jungle, but the bottom lane's in some trouble. Umpty and APA, that's the wombo combo you draft these two champions for. Shoved up into the tier 1 in mid lane. Karaoke hovering between the two, but there's nothing to even do about this bottom lane. The tier 2 is deleted, and Team Liquid is 4,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, that's a great play there from TL, and Jan working towards that third item. He has been very accelerated. He's going towards that AP variant. I prefer it so heavily over just like full-on AD. Another tower falls here. That's 5 taken off the map by TL as they're going to try to move to pressure this bot side once again. You can see Impact pushing up there. Get spotted out. Curry could be in trouble.
Yeah, Curry finds Jan, headbutts him back. Loses the aftershock there now. Immediately they jump on the Alistar. Unbreakable Will does not live up to the name. Jan goes on a rampage. Team Liquid with a free pick for the next 10 seconds. It's a support that's dead, so it's not like he can TP in either. At the very least, they're going to force paiN to step up and make them stop. Team Liquid, though, already have the Baron down to 3K. Karaoke trying to use the Nocturne ulti to go into the pit. Impact's already going to be killed off as APA tries to get away. Karaoke's still down to the pit. Jan needs to grab the damage. The Baron is going to go over to Team Liquid. Weiser still trying to fight, but Jan's going to outplay him and slay him. He has to try to retreat now. CoreJJ going to cover that exit. There's only 2 men left alive on Team Liquid, and one of them has to die. It's Baron for TL, but at the cost of 4 dead bodies.
The AP is trying to zone, but look at this combo into the backline. Karaoke gets in there with Chitan's ultimate coming over the top. They
Potentially fight back with some good combos.
And I want to rewind the tape a little bit, Azael. You said back with that Drake. We'll see if they end up regretting this later. If that smite or lack thereof comes back to bite them. And yes, sir, it has. Soul Point now demands Team Liquid's attention in the Drake pit every 5 minutes for the rest of the game.
Starting it up here, we'll see if they can do this one a little bit more cleanly than the last time, as paiN are just moving down towards Soul, and I think it is going to be that trade I was talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to get so much done with this for it to be worthwhile, because the Ocean Soul is forever. They're going to try to get here and contest, but I think it's too late.
APA's teleporting down. Team Liquid, they aren't going to be able to challenge for the Drake, but they do want to try to kill paiN afterwards, see if they can manage to get some sort of a punish here, but they're not there in time. Curry, the only man lagging a little bit behind. Void Seeker shot off, not going to find any contact with that one. Umpty coming around for the pincer assault. Jan and Impact still chasing. Umpty over the wall, channeling the Vault Breaker. Jumps in, but he won't find nothing. Immediately counterattack coming out from paiN Gaming. Umpty loses his Sterix, loses his Flash. It's completely out of sorts.
There we go, the engage.
Paranoia down into the bottom lane. APA is going to get caught. He's already fleeing. And Karaoke and Jinkato pick him off.
And that's exactly what I was talking about. The 1-3-1 is so difficult thanks to this Nocturne, but they turn on top.
They want to go after Weiser. He just turned back into Mininar, but the Sterix is enough to keep him alive. Team Liquid is going to hard force down the tier 3 turret in the top lane, but they won't get anything else. Karaoke getting away here with a blast cone. Umpty thinking about chasing him, but there's just no point in trying to press R on the guy when he still has spell shield. Curry gonna walk up, base check here, finds APA, Core, and Umpty. Curry jumps in, true shot barrage over the top of 3. paiN Gaming are going in, and Team Liquid's gotta be careful about it. They try to jump back away. APA's nearly killed already, and paiN Gaming are looking good. Impact has to try to retreat. APA's still almost dead, but Jan is dominating, and the Alistar is out of the picture. It's +1 for Team Liquid, and they're still thinking about some more. APA's about to die. He jumps back in for the charm, but Jan's ready to go with the killer instinct. Chitan over the wall. Jan goes godlike. This kid will not lose. A double kill back over to Jan. A triple kill back over to Jan. Whatever else happens, he is stepping up.
9-0-2 on the Kaisa with the game on the line. Jan takes over. Flashback to last Worlds. Disappointing performance from him. He is refusing to lose.
paiN Gaming put up such a good fight against Team Liquid, but at the final fight, Jan makes it happen, and TL takes game 1.
I do think grabbing Leona makes a lot of sense here. Leona hits an ulti, Leona hits an E, everyone else kind of piles in. You have that follow-up, you know, of the E from Nico, of the stun from that Skarner.
Yep.
And that is much slower to turn on than kind of the other option, which some people just go Zeke's or Locket or those types of supportive items. But it does scale very well and can make you quite a bruiser in these later fights.
Okay, Umpty flashing forward to slam Karaoke into the wall. APA comes in with a Pop Blossom and finds 2. CoreJJ is going to die, but APA is going to get first blood on Karaoke first. Team Liquid continuing the 2v2 now against Curry and Jinkato, who has to try to get away back underneath the tier 1 turret of paiN Gaming.
Though, because it should tick him over to level 6, which is why he wanted to get that Scuttle Crab as well, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to stay with the low health.
Impact
it's
has
very
Mega,
hard.
so I think they want it.
Yeah, Impact has Meganar and Flash. Meanwhile, Chitan in some trouble down here in the bottom lane. CoreJJ just going to immediately find the shield at Daybreak. Follows Chitan underneath the turret. It's another 1-for-1 trade, but the money's on Yawn, so Team Liquid's going to call that one worth.
Yeah, they're definitely going to call that one worth, and we'll see, how much farm it does end up getting denied. Of course, the wave is crashing on TL's tower right now, so Chitan not losing out too much. But the biggest story is that he loses both his summoners there, so he's going to be very vulnerable. Yeah, you can see Core coming over as well, so they might actually look for a potential fight here on Karaoke as he's going to try to come forward.
Karaoke has no flash. He's got no way out. Umpty just immediately kills him with the Impale, drags him right back over. There's no way for Nocturne to react with the spell shield when you don't know that they're there.
Chance to respond.
And it's just great play from the mid jungle here of TL. Impact holding up much better, in that 1v1 here against Weiser. That was 40 gold lead, who cares? It's basically even. But APA getting 2 of those early kills. Core has been so active on the map. This kind of is his signature style. When he gets unlocked from map, it works so well when he's pairing with that Ezreal, because he can just get out on the map, attack these different lanes.
But the man, it's not that he can't play Enchanters,
Here we
it's
go.
that he's so good at engage, and Karaoke's engaging in the mid lane now, going after APA. A nice shockwave to follow it up. Jinkato and Karaoke, they've got APA's number, and Karaoke's getting paid.
And that's where you can start to turn it around. Jinkato and Karaoke, we were just praising. Now made it until the voidgrubs as well. You can see the resets coming through as TL start to move up towards the top side.
Had
Oh my
transformed
God.
into a minion. He walked back to the minion wave to make sure he could get the transform. Chitan doesn't count the wave, and APA catches him off guard. Top lane. Doesn't look like we'll get a whole lot more after it, or will we? Never mind. They want a full commit here onto Impact, who has to try to get away from it. He flashes to escape, but Jinkato's already there and waiting. Shockwave brings him on back. 3v1 is no fun for the top laner of Team Liquid.
3, if they can get 6 grubs, this would be massive. So Umpty wants to try to stay away and see if he can at least steal 1.
Exactly. Just smite the 1 grub, keep him away from 6. First one already goes over to paiN. Umpty and CoreJJ, they know they can't get any closer. Jinkato is still up there. Impact is still dead. There's no real way for Team Liquid to try to get closer to this, but Yawn, Umpty, and Core are still moving closer. That last grub, it's very low. It's still trying to fight. Umpty now in the middle of 4. Team Liquid going way too far forward. Weiser's already killed Umpty. TL got way too greedy for the grubs here. All 6 go over to paiN Gaming anyway. APA trying to join up for the fight now. He has his Pop Blossom, but it's too little, too late.
Able to use that 6 grub buff and keep control over mid. TL looking to pick up Weiser, return the favor here on the top laner.
APA and Umpty working together again. Flash out from Weiser to avoid the angle into the wall from Umpty, but a nice use of the Impale drags the Croc back into the Pop Blossom. And there's your damage for APA.
They're able to chase him down. Now, though, paiN trying to look for a topside play. You can see Jin's even moving up.
Karaoke, after Impact knocks him down to half HP, Deadly Flourish to follow it up. Keep the Gnar locked up there, but Impact has a wave to give him the extra distance and the hop away. So, you've got Karaoke and Jinkato trying to knock down the tier 1 turret. Meanwhile, Dragon secured by TL. No steal away this time.
But it does mean that TL are going to be faster back out on the map. The reset from APA, but
Yawn, not
Nicely
just
done.
shifting away, but shifting away slightly to the side so he's not where the Deadly Flourish would naturally aim. paiN Gaming know what's going on. They're using the TP. They want to bring Jinkato up here. They want to fight for this. X-Flash from Curry doesn't really find a whole lot of anything. Weiser off to the side. Karaoke jumping in the middle. Nice shockwave. It's Team Liquid in trouble as Impact is already dead, but a nice 2-man Impale. Drags a couple back the other way. Weiser from the other side going in, looking for the angle for the pincer attack on Yawn. CoreJJ barely getting away. A double kill back to APA, and Yawn is ready to fire. Weiser takes Umpty out, but there's 3 dead on both sides.
that was such a close fight. I think it was a good call from paiN Gaming to realize that APA in marking Weiser wasn't there for the big ultimate.
Going to be available here. Meganar is going to expire. paiN had vision on that, so maybe they're going to look for a fight. Core sees them, though.
Herald is low, but it ain't dead yet. Paranoia popped. Rift Herald still at about 2K.
TP.
A lot of damage comes out with a Magnet Storm engage coming out from Curry and paiN Gaming. Yawn's going to be killed here with the very start as Impact has to walk away in mini Gnar. Weiser still with a Dominus locking him up, and Team Liquid with some critical errors has already lost 2. They're about to lose 3. Impact is dead. APA staying alive just a little bit longer. He's trying to hold the line. He goes in for the Pop Blossom. He wants to turn it around, but everybody else is already dead. There's no follow-up, and Umpty whiffs the Skarner ulti again. Massive massive moves from paiN Gaming.
Towards that top lane, so it's just going to be a trade, and they're going to see if they can get 1 or maybe even 2 towers here.
Yeah, I think they're fishing for the tier 2 because Jinkato already securing that bot one. They kind of need another turret to make this valuable.
Get that second charge. We'll see if they can finish it off, but Impact did just use his hop to actually just for the attack speed. Now he doesn't have it.
Now Impact's in some serious trouble. CoreJJ wants to step up and help him, but Impact's gonna die before he can even transform. Tragedy after tragedy for Impact, as now Cheetan grabbing another
Ezreal
kill on
stole the dragon.
CoreJJ.
It's
Yawn.
it's the inverse.
It's
No
a replay.
way!
It's
Massive. So again, yeah, just Smite was available.
And
But he doesn't want to use it.
sometimes the Spectre client is wrong, but if it was up, that's a big oopsie.
because you can full send into the back line, be this massive space creator, this massive disruptor that everybody on the enemy team has to protect their carries from.
Yeah, and Gnar on the other side, we haven't even seen him be able to get any Mega Gnar. It's nice ult over the wall.
Nice impale from Umpty to find Curry there, drags him back over the other side. Yawn wants to follow and gets the kill. Now Team Liquid looking for a little bit more. They force the flash out of Karaoke. He has to avoid the tangle barbs there. John's Jin over on the other side. Trinity Force Muramana core build completed for Yawn, who just now destroyed another turret as well. Umpty making Curry jump back over the wall there towards the safety of his team.
To slow play this and buy time for Impact.
Great play from APA though. He's completely out of vision. There is very few wards behind, so he could get a great flank position.
All right, Dragon's already at half HP. Impact going back to base right now. Clone from APA sent forward on top of the Dragon's position as now Impact is ready to join the team, but he is mini Gnar. He has Sterix Gauge now purchased. Wiser could be in some danger, already down to half HP, has to take the Blast Cone back over the wall. Paranoia used, but Karaoke makes no engage. The Drake secured by paiN Gaming, but now they gotta try to get away. Jinkato is inside the Drake pit as Karaoke is caught. Jungler down, paiN Gaming on the run. Team Liquid, they force out the flash from the enemy mid laner. They kill the enemy jungler. Baron is alive. Keep your eyes on that. Wiser coming around from the side.
Comes.
Dominus also ready, but the TP arrives for APA. The real one gets rooted up. He pop blossoms absolutely nothing. He's got to try to get away from the curtain call. He's juking the shots well so far. The Baron should be a guaranteed take for Team Liquid. They secure it with the smite, and now Wiser's in the middle of a 1v4. The Renekton is surviving for an incredibly long time, and he goes on a rampage as Yawn dies. CoreJJ will be the next to go. APA's clone surely can't save him here. Team Liquid, they secure the Baron, but paiN punished with a double kill.
Nice kills coming through for paiN Gaming off the back of it. Karaoke's ultimate is just nerdy off cooldown, but wasn't quite there.
Jin for the kill.
The big one, though, is the fact that he got out the shockwave. They tried to hold him in place, but here we go.
We're not done, boys. Umpty jumping in there, trying to protect his mid laner as it looks like the first turret is already down, and they aren't done yet. paiN Gaming with a big shutdown on APA. That Nico dead now for 50 seconds.
This combo is so terrifying.
Are doing everything they can to fight these guys at every possible opportunity. They are barely 1,000 gold behind TL, but the big worry for paiN right now, I think, still has to be that Dragon Soul, as Umpty could be in a tough spot, finds the Impale onto 2, APA ready to follow it up, the rest of Team Liquid providing the firepower. Umpty Sterix Gauge gonna proc, so now he's gonna be feeling pretty good. Wiser stuck in a bad spot. He tries to slice and dice, but it ain't gonna work enough. Wiser still
Nico.
somehow alive. Nico into the back line as Karaoke falls. Yawn's grabbing a kill, and that's about to be a full ace for Team Liquid. APA's wrapping around to cut off the escape route. Jinkato wants to get away, and Team Liquid will not allow it. Brazil is aced, and Team Liquid is marching down mid lane.
Liquid show up huge in that fight, and they're going to probably just try to end it right here, right now.
Only 5 seconds left on Curry, but it's a support alone. paiN Gaming stood so tall, they fought so hard, but they will ultimately succumb to Team Liquid, who will continue their fight at Worlds 2024.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the Swiss stage of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.